a genius, nigga.
Welcome back to another episode of the WOODZ, boys. Your boy, every motherfucking keeper, back at again with another video. I got a special guest. Tengo un body en la casa desde ahora. De verdad que tenía planes para tener un body aquí. Pero el cabrón que quiere venir nunca quiere venir, puñeta. But I got my homeboy, man. Before I introduce him, before que empezamos esta pendeja, let's crack this bottle open, bro.
Dale, vamos. Oh, y tú lo tienes aquí. Suave.
Dale. Cheers. My bad, bro.
Cheers.
I was already fucking thirsty. Man, I have this guy, man. We met at Home Depot a while back, and when I was walking.
¿Cuántos años ya?
Shit, cabrón, que hace estaba en Home Depot casi 7 años.
7 años.
Yep.
Diablo.
And I'm walking, right, and I said something about being Bodie, and he was like, "You're Bodie?" I said, "Yep." I said, "I'm Bodie." And then, bro, to be honest, I'm gonna keep real with you.
Dime.
I never really called you by your name. I always called you Bobby. Hey, Bobby, Baga.
No, eso sí.
So I fucking can't remember your name. And I must say it, and you tell me if I'm wrong. It's Bryan.
Yeah.
Bryan?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was telling my girl, I said, man, I was like, going to your Instagram, and I'm like, man, fuck. I was like, I'm really bad with names, bro. I'm fucking bad with names. So I was like, he's like, you don't know his name? I was like, bro. I was like, girl, I never called him by his name. I was like, hey, Bobby.
Never.
Hey, Bobby, Baga, or, like.
Yo también, hey, papi, ¿qué pasó?
Yeah,
like, it was just, it's love, that island love.
So I was like, this is embarrassing. I've been knowing him for about a couple years. But I haven't seen you in a cool minute.
No, it's been a cool minute. I think last time we were gonna go to a Puerto Rican spot to eat.
Yeah.
But I think it was my bad. I think I flaked
I think
out.
we went, didn't we?
We might have. I think we were supposed to do it with
Jackie.
Jackie, yeah.
Oh, you didn't go?
I feel like I didn't go.
I thought you went.
Or I went the first time. I think the second time I didn't. Because I think it was the spot in Riverside.
Yeah.
What was it? San Juan Barbecue.
Yeah. It's not there no more.
Nah.
That's the bullshit.
Pobrecitos se fueron. También tenían un spot en San Jacinto también, pero
no,
tampoco.
¿Era bueno o no?
Estaba bueno, sí. La mamá estaba haciendo toda la cocina.
Lo que me gustó de ahí, de San Juan Barbecue, que el mofongo un poquito muy dry.
No, sí. No, ahí no sabían cocinar cada plato bien.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Mofongo, and then talking about that, before we get to what I want to talk about, so my girl's Puerto Rican too. Mm-hmm. Puerto Rican, so my favorite dish is mofongo. Mm-hmm. Right, mofongo, arroz con gandules.
¿Y lo puede cocinar ella?
No, but shit, we had a friend that said I could cook it. I said, "Dale, hazlo." So then she came over, whatever. Her mom called me. He said, "Hey, whatever, she's here with the mofongo." I said, "All right." So I get there. Mind you, man, the mofongo that I ate was on, fucking plantains,
Yeah,
like,
con todo, con el caldo ahí, like
yeah.
the meat or the
meat or
the camarones.
So I was like, all right. So then, like, she was like, it's right there in that dish. And I was like, I open it. That shit looked like fucking stuffing.
You're like, what is this?
I said, what? I said, where's the mofongo? And then she pointed. I was like, oh shit, I thought this was stuffing. And she goes, no. And I'm like, what fucking part of Puerto Rico you're from? Because this is not fucking mofongo. Like, so then, like, I was like, let me fucking just taste it. Maybe she just blended everything together. It tastes like fucking stuffing. I was like, cabrón, esto no está rico.
Ni le puso ajo, nada.
Nothing.
Chicharrón.
Nothing. Dry too. Like, I'm telling you, tasted like a fucking stuffing.
Like, it was like tart. Like, it was almost like
yeah,
dry,
like I'm telling you, I thought I was Thanksgiving was that day. I was like, where the fuck is the turkey at?
You're like, come on, you bring me this stuffing without the turkey. And come on, we gonna have cranberry también, okay?
And I was like, as I looked at my girl, I was like, this is not mofongo. She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I don't think never had mofongo. I said, man. So I was like, I'll show you what mofongo is. And I'm like, well, you know what? There's a place in Rancho Cucamonga that have mofongo, and that's just fire.
Like, it's a Puerto Rican spot, or
it's
is it
a
like
Cuban spot? But they have
Centro Pa Vieja.
Yep.
But Puerto Rican food with it. Like,
but yeah, they have it's not a big selection of Puerto Rican food. It's
porque más cubano.
Yeah. So but they have mofongo. They have arroz con pollo. what else they have in there? Like they have habichuela. Habichuela. They have
hacen tostones y todo.
Tostones.
Hacen bistec empanizado.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they have
alcapurria. Do they do any of the side dishes?
Don't. Well, I mean, they do Cuban stuff like fried yuca. They have cocoretas. That's just fire.
Oh yes.
They have
shout out Portos.
I know, right? They have la papa rellena.
Papa rellena también.
They have what else they have in there?
Oh, tienen medianoches, or they just have like el sándwich cubano.
I think they do. They do.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a lot of sandwiches.
Porque la medianoche for me, my gosh.
I told my girl about it, and she's like, what is it? And I was like, it's just, you have to just taste it.
It's a staple. Like that sandwich.
It's fire. See, I'm really picky, so I tag them like no mayonnaise, no mustard, nothing. Like just meat. Just like, you want to try it? I was like, fuck yeah. What the fuck? I was like, but no. And they have empanadas. They have a lot of good stuff. And then like the last time we went, it was like, I didn't even know they had Puerto Rican food.
You're like, oh, you got that too. You're like, that's both of me.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm looking at it and I was like, my girl's like, this mofongo here. I was like, no fucking way. And he's like, yes. I was like, fuck it, let's get for some mofongo. But I usually just get that ropa vieja.
That spot's like you, bro. Like that's like half and half.
Yeah.
No. There's a really good spot that I go to. I take my girl because she was like, how am I gonna taste your food? You cook? I'm like, I do, but if I don't have to do it, even better.
Yeah.
So there's a place called Senor Ed's in Cyprus.
Okay.
Amazing. I recommend it. And their cuisine is like primarily Puerto Rican, but it's a Puerto Rican Mexican couple.
Oh, okay.
So all the other side is Mexican stuff, but they keep it completely separate. Like they don't fuse it. They're a fusion, but they don't fuse it. So I'm like, perfect. And the chefs in the back are Puerto Rican. So I had to make sure. I'm like, no. You can teach it, but el sazon, you know,
the main chef of this spot is he's Cuban.
He's Cuban,
but he tired like the Mexican people back there. But he's back there doing this shit. But it's bomb, bro. It's bomb.
We gotta make an appointment.
I don't even like flan.
Yeah,
but that flan is fire there too. They used to have another spot in Corona.
Guess I would. Like it was just straight up flan, or like just con coco encima. Or?
Nah, just puro flan. And then they have a bunch of drinks too.
Okay.
But they had another spot in Corona, and I felt like this spot is good, but that spot was better because the portions are huge.
Yeah, a lot bigger.
Yeah, like I love fruta. What the fuck? Yuca frita.
Oh,
I love that shit. Bro. So like over there they'll give me.
I'm gonna get them hungry.
And then they used to I'm telling you, the fucking plate was like this big. And I'm like, over here, the plate is like this with like 4 yucas. And I'm like, come on, man.
You're like, what is this?
I said, come on, Bobby.
¿Y cuánto pagué también?
Yeah, I said, well, you get esto. And they're like, oh, it's like, I was like, give me 2 more plates. The fuck? I was like,
you're like, I need a lot more.
Yeah, but it's good, though. It's good. Like, I won't drive all the way to LA.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But,
that's the problem. Or Orange County is still far with the traffic.
They have a Puerto Rican, a Cuban restaurant in Temecula, but it's run by white people.
I saw that.
And I was like,
and I wanted to go.
It wasn't good.
I almost went, and I'm glad you went before me because para tú decirme que no.
La croqueta estaban ricas, pero everything else was I was just like, my mom told me about it, and I was like, my mom was like, did you go? And she was like, nah. Like I passed by it.
Yeah.
So I was like, so all right, fish, I'm gonna go. So I took off. It was a bad experience the whole time because I got into it with my dad and his wife.
Oh no!
So then after that, like we were eating. So
se arrepentieron the whole night. You're just like,
fuck that. I don't want.
I waited for the food. Could have made the day all special. Yeah. You're like,
I didn't even want to eat the food. I mean, we started with the coquetas. You know, that's just like appetizer. And then I was like, all right, fuck it, we're eating it, and we started just going at it. And then I'm like, after that, when the food came, I'm like,
I'm not even hungry.
I don't even want to eat this shit. And I think I took 2 bites and told my brothers, man, I'll be outside. But
that's a shame.
Yeah. What part of Puerto Rico you from again?
I'm from Yauco.
Yauco, okay.
La ciudad del café.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Yaucono? There's a few different brands. But,
yeah. When was the last time you went to Puerto Rico?
It's been since the pandemic, really.
Oh, okay.
I've been out there a few other times with business and just to visit también, pero it's been.
You still have people back there?
Yeah, I still got family. Yeah,
for sure.
Los tías y tíos.
Yeah.
Son primos también. Mi abuela también, pero no está. She's like, mírame, no me toques, right? She's literally on a whim a little bit, so we're like,
I don't want to go visit her now.
Yeah, now I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to be there if it happens, but then you're also like, I should be there. It's a tough situation. Yeah, and they already got her kind of like, oh, you're quarantined off because of everything going on.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, hey, I see you through the glass window.
Oh, shit.
Damn. I don't want to go there for that. So,
no.
Para verla así, it's gonna hurt the heart.
That's what my mom told me one day. Like, I was like, because when my grandma was sick, and he's like, well, why would I go like to see her that way? And I just remember, I would remember when she was alive and looking good. And I was like, oh, for sure. But man, I was like, I was like, man, I have one of my homies that wants to come Puerto Rico, straight from Puerto Rico. But this food, like, so I said, mira, cabrón, el jueves hay que hacerlo, dale. Viene el jueves, le llamo, cabrón, ¿está listo? ¿Para qué? No, se va a hacer el podcast, cabrón.
Para hacer el podcast.
Y dice, ahora, cabrón, ahora.
Si hay tiempo.
Mira, que le dije, te voy a mandar los mensajes, cabrón, que no haga con you know, so le mandé el
bochinche que me dejaste.
Le mandé el mensaje y dije, mira, cabrón, tú dijiste el jueves, pero dije que lo hacemos temprano. Deja que trabajo, no, papi, pero, cabrón, me dejaste aquí como solo.
A bochorno. Aquí solito.
Mira que canto, cabrón. So and I was like, man, fuck it. So then he told me again, I was all right, let's do it Sunday. Never heard me up. No. So fuck him. Fuck you.
Fuck it. I'm here. I'm here.
Bicho, cabrón.
I might just have to do it then.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know how far? That was a quick.
I know.
2x3 ahí, rapidito.
I was gonna ask you something. Damn. Where my mom go? I was gonna talking about.
You're talking about el amigo que no vino.
Sí,
el otro body que no vino.
Cabrón, que se me olvidó.
Ve lo que tú hiciste.
Cabrón, mira, se me olvidó que iba a decir, pero está bien, dale. No, es que iba a ser el primer podcast en español, pero aquí ya tenemos otro body que
lo tenemos que hacer nosotros.
Te perdiste, facilito. Cabrón. Dale, que un huele bicho.
Puro amor aquí.
Dale.
Porque el otro fue huele bicho. Rascabicho, porque faltó 2 veces.
2 veces, rascabicho.
Una vez.
Pero como dice los dominicanos.
Los domis.
¿Cómo dicen? Mamá huevo. Shout out to the motherfucking Dominicans out there.
Hey, for sure. Hey, a ustedes también.
So how, like again, as I said, how we met, it was like, I was, saying somebody. So then my friend Jackie, like she loved the accent, right?
Oh yeah,
she's like, hey, what do I? It's like, tell me a word that to tell Bryan. I was like, I'm like, man, I don't know, like fuck.
She would always do that.
Yeah, I was like, man, go tell him un patito. And he's like, okay. So I walk over there and he's like, oh, Bryan, un patito. And then he come back with another one, and I'm like, un fucking mamao. And then we just going back and forth.
Bro, I remember that shit.
Remember
like
that shit?
Yesterday, yeah.
Hey, why'd you leave Home Depot?
I left Home Depot to go to Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the time I was like, it's the better move. And then was there like 2 years, hit manager position, whatnot, for forklift manager and everything.
Okay.
So anybody that wanted to drive, they had to go through me. And it was cool. It was smooth. And then just decided after that, like, when I had my son, I missed about 6 months of him being raised because of Amazon, because I was always there. So I was like, that to me, I was like, you know what, I can't do that no more. So found another route, just decided to do my own business thing.
Yeah. That's what's up. Sorry about the crickets. We always have crickets in here. It's not that we're boring. It's just that we have to feed our reptiles. You know what I'm saying?
It's the crickets or old boy who didn't make it.
For real.
They still chirping.
For real. That's what's up, man. I thought for some reason somebody said you got fired. I was like, I don't think he got fired. I don't think he got fired. I think he got another job or he was doing something else. Are you still doing your clothing line?
On and off. I still have it. I got the hats about to drop. But it's been a little bit of back and forth just because I went through divorce and everything. So I didn't want to touch that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I was like, let me sideline it a little bit.
Yeah.
But still doing it, but just doing trading now. Just a day trader.
Okay.
Doing my thing with that.
We'll talk about that later because my cousin got into it. A lot of people are getting into that. And we'll talk about that later.
Definitely, that's a whole.
We'll talk about it in the next half, in another half. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But we're gonna talk about being Puerto Rican because a lot of people like that. So I had so that's how we met. We were talking, and then we would just say back and forth words to teach people. And most of the people that you hang out with, right, they don't be like, man, I can't understand anything you're saying.
Absolutely.
Right? So I would talk to Jackie in Spanish. She'd like look at me and she's like, what the fuck? What are you saying? And I'm like, man,
what is that word?
So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So.
Are you speaking too fast?
Yeah. You speak too fast. So I'm like, all right. So then I'm still real cool with her. Like, you know, we still hang out to this day.
She was on the podcast.
She was on the podcast. Good. So like now I talk to her and she's like, everybody looks at her and is like, you know what he's saying? And I was like, yeah.
She's like, now,
yeah,
yes.
now I know. Like I'm be like telling her like, oh, I fucking tell her, huele bicho, cabrón, mamá bicho. And then she's like, oh, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? But
tú eres jíbaro.
Jíbara, yeah, una jíbara.
Una jíbara. O bellaca.
Eso sí, es una bellaca de verdad. Le gusta el bicho.
Eso sí.
Le gusta chichar la nena.
¿Ves esa palabra? Alguna gente no saben.
Pues sí, like,
un animal chiquitito.
Yep.
No.
Even like if you even talk to all Puerto Ricans, they will tell you it's a bug.
Gnat, yeah.
Like, cause I would be saying like when I be talking to my cousins and shit, like, you know, I'm around my girl's mom, and I'm like, man, mama, bicho, cabrón, you know, like, and they're like,
un bicho,
and I'm like, bicho, and I was like, yeah, bicho, and he's like, no, that's not. She says, she calls it a,
yo sé que alguna gente le dicen pollo. No pollo, pero boya, que diga.
What the fuck? She was telling me yesterday. The other day I was over there. How do you? No, is it? How do you say bacon?
O bacon, depende. Porque dicen lechón o dicen puerco.
Nah, she said another word, but I think it's bacon what the fuck is bacon? How do you, bro? It's I know bacon. It's I don't even know.
Like the certain exact term for bacon.
The bacon, like how you like. I mean, you and I gonna ask. Dame un lechón.
Dame un lechón. Dame un pedazo de jamón, lo que sea. O not jamón, pero.
Fucking. Fuck, man. She told me that, and I'm looked at her. I was like, bacon, and she's like, no, it's not bacon. It's dick, and I'm like, no, that's un bicho.
Yeah, es un bicho.
It's like, nah, fucking.
Un huele bicho, rascabicho. Yeah, es un bicho. Hasta calle 13 dice bicho también. Sí. I mean, pero tal vez es de la nueva escuela. Nosotros somos de la nueva escuela. Aunque nosotros sentimos que somos de la vieja escuela, estamos un poquito mixtos, ¿verdad? Tenemos viejo, pero con lo nuevo.
También cuando dicen bellaco.
Un bellaco.
They don't like, they be like, what the fuck? Like, even her uncle's like bellaco. From my wedding, I put a song like, I was like, es un bellaqueo.
Es un bellaqueo.
So
Dale
I put
con
that,
perreo. Yeah. Es un bellaqueo. We got a song now.
So then I was like, all right, fuck it. And then I was like, what is that? And I'm like, what the fuck you mean? What is that? I was like, you know, está fresca la nena.
Yes,
and then like,
muy fresca.
Oh, fresca. That's the old word right there, right? So I'm like, oh. But, fuck, man, now she's gonna bug the fuck out of me right now.
Hopefully you get it through this. Like, let's see. Sure, it could be anything, really.
What if you ask like a hamburger? How would you ask for a hamburger with bacon?
Una hamburguesa con...
I was gonna say con jamón, pero no jamón es...
I don't know, porque depende de dónde estás en Puerto Rico, dicen bacon también. Sí. Ya lo entienden, ¿verdad?
Pues sí, es que pero en Puerto Rico es mixteado de inglés y español.
Y mucho más ahora.
Sí, coño, que...
y también como están las artistas ahorita, se están mixteando tanto que uno nunca sabe, ¿verdad? Yeah. Hasta si nosotros vamos por Puerto Rico ahorita, vamos a escuchar palabras que nosotros no conocemos.
¿Cómo
qué? ¿Qué es eso?
¿Qué es eso?
¿Qué tú dices? Eso. Nosotros le decimos esto.
So, I don't know if you know what guanimes are.
¿Qué es eso?
Es como un plato que es masa, I think. Y le ponen habichuela. Lo hacen boil. O sea, hacen la masa, lo ponen ahí se parece como un dumpling.
Yeah.
Pero en la parte de donde es mi esposa, te dicen guanimes.
Guanimes.
So,
eso es algo nuevo que no sabía.
Otro pana mío le dice otra cosa. So, él sabe cocinar. Entonces, él dije, pues...
¿De dónde?
De Aguadilla.
De Aguadilla. Yeah. Ahí sí te saben... Ahí sí saben cocinar también.
Sí. So, esa pana mío le dije, ¿sabes hacer guanimes? Y me dice, what's that? Dice, cabrón, que tú eres puertorriqueño también, tú tienes que saber.
Tú tienes que saber lo que estamos hablando.
And then he was like, well, what is it? So I'm explaining to him. Like, it's like una masa que lo ponen en agua para que hirma y le ponen habichuela adentro. Así le echan habichuela arriba.
Por encima.
Yeah. he said, nah, it's like, como dumplings. He said, oh, okay, dumplings. Yeah, and I was like,
so
but it's not dumplings though. Like,
it's not the same.
It's not the same. And then like,
es casi, pero no la misma cosa.
Yeah, so I was like, man, and I'm like, and then he was like, no, eso para gente que vive en el campo, allá en el monte.
Puede ser eso también porque...
Pues es verdad porque la gente en la familia de mi novia o de esposa es de Nahuabo.
Okay.
Entonces están arriba en el monte.
No, sí, está en el monte y hasta en el monte también comen un pescadito. No me acuerdo el nombre del pescado, pero it's sought after. Like they had a special in it on TV and everything. Pero no me acuerdo.
¿No es bacalao?
No es bacalao, es porque bacalao es cod en inglés, pero no es bacalao, es uno chiquitito que no lo conozco bien, pero es de una ciudad ahí que está en la montaña
bacalao,
también.
Cabrón, que está rico.
No,
eso
bacalao,
una sopa con bacalao.
Bacalao salado.
Bacalito, ¿has probado los bacalitos?
Sí, bacalito.
Coño, que eso, cabrón. Cuando fui a Puerto Rico y después con la familia de mi esposa, hicieron una sopa de bacalao con los estos, ¿cómo se llaman? Los guanines. Cabrón, que dije,
no te quería ir.
Dice, aquí me quedo.
¿Por qué regresar?
La vecina de la grandma de mi esposa hizo un arroz con habichuela, cabrón.
¿Qué te quedaste? Dijiste, aquí me quedo.
Y me la quedé
crucecita y ya.
Y dije, mira, yo sé que me voy a casar con ella, pero tú te agarraste ahí para... Porque cabrón, dice, estás pendeja. Yeah, that está rica. You know, and then I told her too. I was like, "Give me the fucking recipe because it had." Oh man,
I need everything.
I need it was so bomb.
No, I made my girl canoas the other day, and she, ¿para qué? Now she's like, "No, I need them." And tostones. Oh, she makes mayo ketchup better than me. Ooh, I don't know how. I taught her one time, and that's it.
And that's the only way I fucking eat mayo.
Yeah, it has to.
That's the only way.
Yeah, that if there's no mayo ketchup, like I'm sorry, we need that as a staple.
And that's like if you even with fried yuca.
Oh,
fire, bro!
Fried yuca, you gotta have both. That and the mojo.
Yeah. Fuck, that shit is so bomb. I need to stop talking about food. I'm about to get hungry.
Next session, I gotta go somewhere, get it, and bring it.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's everything.
Like, Senor Ez, we need catering right now.
Hell
please,
yeah.
Please.
And then I mean, right now it's coquito time. You know what I'm saying? When we take a break, I go get a cup and so we can get some, so you can taste it.
When the homegirl said that her man makes it, I said, what? Wait, and she's like, cualquier sabor que tú quieras. I'm like, what? Hold on.
So mira, there was una historia aquí.
Dime.
My mother-in-law goes to Puerto Rico, right? Comes back and trae roncaña, right? She doesn't tell nobody. She puts it on the fucking coquito. And I'm telling you, she added like maybe half a bottle.
Damn.
So I'm like, me and my sister-in-law was like, yeah, we take it. Give me some. She gave me a cup, like, and it's like a shot. You know, coquito is like a sipping thing.
Yeah, just a quick.
So I'm like, I'm looking at her like, why am I taking a shot? Just take it. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I was like, all right, boom, bro. Didn't taste no coconut, nothing. It was just roncaña. I feel like my whole chest was burning.
Bro, just a fireball.
I was like, oh fuck, what the fuck? I was like, what do you put in here? I thought she put it at 151.
Yeah.
And she's like, no. And then she showed me the bottle. I'm like, what is that? And it's a roncaña. And I'm like, what the? Why? I mean, you would probably put like maybe like this much, a little bit, and then
like you gotta warn somebody.
I said, Jesus Christ, I feel like my whole chest hair was gone. I was like, Jesus, I was like,
se te fue y vino para atrás.
Yeah, I said, God damn. And then like one day she was like, you want a shot? And I said, yeah. Mind you, I fucking forgot she had roncaña.
Y otra vez.
And then she was like, all right. And I looked at this and said, what is that? And she goes like, Bacardi. And I'm like, she playing me.
She's like, Bacardi clear.
Right, fuck yeah. I was like, boom. Bro, like literally hit my tongue.
Instant.
Like, I couldn't spit it back out.
Yeah, nah.
So es un falta de respeto, cabrón.
Eso sí.
And I was like,
y tú eres un hombre también.
Yeah, and I was like, I can't find it. And then she's looked at me and I'm like, my eyes are turned red, about to cry. And she said, I was like, this shit is good. And I ran to the fucking to the living room because that's where they got their water bottles. Fucking got a water bottle and just start chugging it.
Lo que sea, dame algo porque esto está cabrón.
Man, so I had some guests couple episodes back, and they have a podcast, and it was funny because they were talking about Puerto Rican accent, and they're saying the Puerto Rican accent it's like on point, right? Like, it's like everybody wants it. They hear the girls get wet. I was like, that's true. It's true because everybody
was like, you look ugly, but your voice.
Yeah. Just sometimes I just close my eyes and say, I want to hear you talk, and I'm like, and like. it I don't know what it is, but I guess our actions, and I feel like my accent is like, it's not that, I mean, I've been around it, you know what I'm saying? So this is like, I just feel like I'm talking like a regular person. I mean, we don't sound, you don't sound different, I don't sound different, you know, todos para mí don't sound different. Yeah. So I was like, and then a lot of people when I start talking Spanish, they look at me like,
cuando lo ven, ese no es mexicano ni salvadoreño, lo que sea. Ellos saben,
un boricua, un cubano.
Un cubanito.
I was like, so I was talking to them, and it's like, oh yeah, like you guys sound so like, it's like so like you guys make your own words. So I'm like, we do. I was like, yeah, we do. We make our own words.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah, and then I was talking to them, and they were like, talking about, cause like we were talking about music, and I told them like, I was like, it's my personal opinion. But I hate when other people that are not Boris make reggaeton.
Yeah,
and it was like, what do you mean? I was like J Balvin, fucking Maluma.
Y eso porque J Balvin está mal ahorita.
And that's before that too. Like, I really don't fuck with J Balvin. I probably like one of his songs. And he's like,
really? De Maluma?
I don't like him either. I mean, Maluma, si quiere venir, ven, cabrón, aquí hablamos de eso.
J Balvin también, vente para acá, que hablamos.
And I was like,
para después.
Para afuera, cabrón, que no te quiero aquí. No, but I was saying, she's like, why is that? I was like, I don't know. I mean, because like we have our own, like that's our own music, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then somebody to just, I mean, to each their own, right? Like that's just me. And then we started talking about Bad Bunny. I was like, bro, I was listening to Bad Bunny before he even became.
Before he was on the scene, también.
Before he had $2 in his pocket.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
When he was still doing bags at the supermarket.
Store, like, yeah, and I was like 9, and
a lot of y'all don't know that he came up.
Yeah, he came fucking up,
and he did it himself.
Yeah, and then I was like, that I don't like his new way. You know, I don't like his new stuff. I don't really fuck with him like that. And then
because he did come out a certain way.
Because I think he fell off from trap reggaeton where he started, and that's what I like. You know, like I like trap reggaeton. I think for me he fell off. Even like shout out to my boy Daniel Swaggy Poo. He fucking loves Anuel.
Oh yeah.
And I used to love Anuel, and now because I don't know. I mean because after he came out of jail, you could say he became mainstream. And I like his music is not like, you know, I listen to his music, but it's not like I play his old shit, not his new shit. Like his old shit is.
And he never used to drop albums. He got albums now. Before it was just mixtapes.
Yeah.
It was just singles. Like it was.
Yeah.
It was dead ass just that. So it's a whole different feel. And like he says it all the time, but he even got stuck more to like love trap.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know if it was because Karol G or what.
I'm pretty sure he got simped up on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
He knows he looked a certain way.
Yeah. But we're going to take a little quick break. We'll be right back, and we're going to bring that coquito in here.
Eso.
All right, guys, we're back. We got some coquito on here because we're going to talk about some money.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to talk about money. I want to see, because, you know, whatever you doing, I guess you're making bread.
We making bread.
Okay.
Yeah, we bagging it up. That's for sure.
Okay.
We securing the bag.
Okay. So now I want you to try this. This is my own personal
I was
recipe.
gonna say this is your blend.
This is mine. This is AB's coquito.
I was about to say this is AB's coquito.
Yeah.
This is in the woods.
This is in the woods, man.
Okay. We gotta put a label on that bottle.
I know.
We gotta put the sticker right on it.
The stickers are coming. All right, man. Here, cheers. Try it.
It already, before I even drank it, I could smell the just deliciousness. Low key, I wanted to talk, but oh man, shout outs to you, bro. That is delicious. You need a in the woods own blend, dead ass.
I didn't make it so strong because I have a friend that likes it, but she doesn't really drink.
That's delicious.
But I usually add some 151 in there. I add some spice rum in there too. You know, that's just a little bit. So you got some.
Yeah, we can't.
I can't put everything out there. You know, it's AB's coquito and shit.
We can't put the whole recipe out there. It's a secret. All right?
You know, if you guys don't know what coquito is a drink that we drink in the holidays. I actually make it any fucking day, but especially in the holidays because like it's even though it's cold, it kind of warms you.
It's a staple también.
Like, it's like eggnog Puerto Rican style.
I was like, I know you.
And for the Mexicans, it's like rompope.
Rompope.
You know, Puerto Rican style. So,
and I gotta say, not biased, but it is a lot better than rompope. Nah, I'm biased. We ain't trying to hurt no feelings.
I mean, all I have to say is
they both good on the right occasion.
Yeah. I fuck with it on both, but I mean, I love coconut, so.
And this hits.
It's couple of those bad boys, you fucking, it has you on your ass.
It's delicious.
Like when I make my mother-in-law, I have to like make it fucking like I was telling you, she was drinking fucking roncaña like it was nothing. So I had to make it.
She like, ¿qué esto jugo?
Yeah, she's like, she came over and she said, you have cuito? I was like, yeah, and then she's like, hi. He said, ¿qué esto jugo de coco? I said, man, I was like, no, you fucking try it then if you're gonna fucking say something. But no.
She's like, ¿esto leche de coco?
Yeah, and then she don't like that I put like the coconut like shavings in it.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that makes like the best thing in the world.
That was delicious, actually. I had a piece. I was like, oh, okay.
You have to know which one to get. Like you can't get. You have to. I won't tell you guys my secrets, but you have to get the special ones, and then like it makes it all, man. And then you. And I don't even want to talk about it. Like if I get 100,000 subscribers, I'll talk about my recipe.
And y'all better be subscribing. Don't be listening just to listen.
I know what the fuck. But we're gonna talk about money moves.
Always. That's the movie either way.
So, my first question is.
Go ahead.
What is it?
What is what?
Like what is it that you do? Like what is? Because I see you doing it, and it's like, oh yeah, it's dropping, and I'm like. The fuck, I was like, what the fuck is dropping? Like I was like, is it New Year's already? The ball's dropping or something?
So I dabble in the foreign exchange. Most people know it as Forex. Mm-hmm. But that term is almost to me like how you hear a term for producer. Okay. You know, producer is a cute name, right? Mm-hmm. But what do you do as a producer? Do you do this? Do you do that? You know, you could make beats, you can do all different things. Forex is kind of the same way that word is. It's the general word, but most people don't realize it's the foreign exchange, which deals with all world economies. So it's the biggest financial market. Oh, okay.
So then, like, what do you just like bid or like?
So
you put money in.
Most people think it runs like stocks. The best part about it is it doesn't. So I get to trade in the foreign exchange without actually putting physical money up. Right. Okay. So you don't got to put physical money up while trading currencies, and we go off the way the market moves. So instead of having to put in a lot of overhead in a sense, like with stocks, you go off the market move. So whether it buys or sells, it don't matter. We still eating depending on which way you saw the market go.
But so there's no like you don't put money no money in. Or?
So my broker has money, right? So I gotta have some money into my brokerage account to be able to move funds. Oh, okay. But I'm not putting like literally physical money up to absolutely do it. So the amount that I have in my account isn't going to fluctuate what I'm trying to go get.
Can you cash out?
Yeah, you can cash out whenever you want.
Okay.
So say we were in a trade right now and we get out, boom, boom, boom. No more than an hour, you can get your funds in your pocket.
So like me say, well, like right now I want to start it, right? So, you know, hey Bobby, what do I have to have? Do I have to have money like there, or do I send you money?
So it depends. So I don't take anybody's money, right? So I do use an educational platform to teach individuals how to trade, just because it takes all the pressure off of me, right? Yeah. So I move them to the right educational videos to get them to where they need to get to be able to start trading, and then from there I give them my special juicy mentorship. So I give them the things that you don't always learn off of different educational videos. So it's you get the fundamentals, and then I give you more than the fundamentals. But with me, it's 185. You know what I mean? And from there, the choice is yours.
So you're charging 185.
Yeah, I charge 185, but that gets you. You're getting scanners, you're getting a whole bunch of different things with me where you're not gonna. As you're learning, you're also able to make plays. You're not just having to let me learn this and then I'm gonna dabble in. No, you get to get right in. So less than 24 hours, you'll be in profits.
Okay, so you make it more. So
yeah.
So you put 180. You making 180 back.
Absolutely, and really, with the broker account, that's not that the fee on there. You can start with $10. You know what I mean? But do you want to put up $10 to make a few cents, or do you want to learn a little bit and then get in there and then really
make money,
really
make
take
bread?
The bag. Think, so. There's a difference between, there's a lot of knowledge out there. So it doesn't, I'm not the best trader out there, but I'm definitely confident on getting people to the bag. Like, I feel like Neo in the Matrix with it. I see ones and zeros,
That's what's up.
So that's why when you see my posts, I'm very, very adamant about it. Like, everybody should be trading, or at least, have something to make you some passive income that, you know, even if it's not trading, there's so, you know, the foreign exchange is just a little portion of what I do, you know. There's NFTs, there's crypto, and a lot of people don't know about all that, you know, and so I love educating it because I don't have to have a 9 to 5 and I can do this day in and day out.
What was my other question? How did you get started with this? Like, how to, because you still have a job, or this is your full-time job?
This is my full-time job now.
Oh, shit. So that you making that type of money that you paying rent? And
I'm paying, all my bills are covered through my trades.
Oh, shit.
And the blessed days, it'll be covered through one trade a day, you know. So, those are the blessed days. You know, the market can move whichever way it wants, right? I look at the market like fantasy football. You know, if your player wants to play, he gonna play. If he doesn't, you know, I'm in my feelings, whatever it is, you're not gonna get your stats no matter how good he is, right? So you're like, come on, I need you to play this week. I was down 2 points. That's the same way the market can be, right? If you don't analyze it properly, or you don't, you know, make certain judgment calls, you could have either missed a big bag or been in a big bag and not got out in time and lost a little bit off of that bag that you could have had, right? So, and that's just the market. It's live, you know. There's no per se manipulation. Like, it's not like, oh, this is computerized, we're gonna tell, you know, we're gonna tell you this, but it's gonna absolutely go the other way. I feel like that's kind of how stocks are, right? People go more off of analysts, and then anything can tank a stock, right? Look at Amazon. The other day they just had a whole complete shutdown worldwide, and people don't even know that Disney Plus was down. Netflix, a whole bunch of things. And you know, when there's that little thing that can disrupt something so easy, you never know. The market could just change whether you know it very well or not. So some people go, is that gambling? I go, yes and no. You know, if you know your risk to reward ratio, then you're not tripping if you lose a trade or two, because you know you're gonna get it back.
And is there bad days in the trade days? Trade in
the trading, you know, in the foreign exchange. You definitely have your bad days, right? But I teach a lot of people how to compound their account. So you're getting your certain interest every day to keep your account steadily moving up. I say it all the time. You know, they didn't teach us this in school, right? They didn't teach you how to get to the bag. They just taught you how to absolutely, you know, work your butt off. And that's great for a small term sacrifice, but you gotta, you know, you really gotta get in there and, you know, make sure you're doing everything correctly. So when you compound it, if you lose a little bit, you're not really losing, because at the end of the day, in the long run, you still profiting, right? So that even goes for crypto. A lot of people, oh my gosh, it dipped. Oh no, what am I gonna do, Bryan? I'm gonna hold on. This market ain't done moving yet. We just on the beginning of it. So it's gonna take its fluctuations, because the market has to correct. If it goes up too high, it's gonna have to come back down at some point, because so many gains it has to correct. All right. There's a point in time where the market can't keep up with how many gains is coming in. So you got all the buyers buying, right? Boom, boom, the market goes up. Well, at some point, it's going to have to fluctuate. So that's where people get scared. Oh, my gosh. Well, the governments and different people out there like to add what we call FUD, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. When they do that at the same time as the market corrects, it could take an even bigger dip. And that's just time for myself or any other individual that's ready to take claim to stake in on the dip, because others got scared. Because
I see.
Anxiety makes people do certain things. Just like if you were to buy a Ferrari tomorrow, was it because it was a smart buy, or was it an emotional buy?
Emotional,
because you wanted that, baby.
I got that money, let's fucking do it. And the next thing, like, fuck, what did I do? Same thing with this fucking lizard. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, what did I do? Like, what the fuck? Like, should I done that shit? Like, when I bought my chameleon, I was like, bro. The next day, I was like, what the fuck did I do?
You're like, damn.
I was like, fuck. But I mean, it was $40. And I was like, but imagine that. But another question is this legal?
Is it what?
Is it legal?
Oh, absolutely legal.
Okay. Okay, because last time I was on your live, and you was like, oh, the feds is looking at us.
Oh yeah, no. I was just because
and I'm like, oh, these niggas doing some shit. I was like, I don't want to fuck with nobody. I don't want to fuck with no feds.
I make the joke a lot of times. My neighbors are like, yo, your whip hasn't moved for a little bit at first, you know, especially during the pandemic and everything. But I was like, yo, like, no, I walk my dog and I get paid for it. And they're like, you lying? I'm like, nah, it's just because you always catch me walking my dog. I thought I'd make a little joke, but I go, no, I trade. But it's absolutely legal. They've been doing it for forever, right? If you think about trading, it's gone to the bartering system. You know what I mean? They've been trading for 500 million years. Like, the caveman's been trading, you know, stick for fire, whatever.
You get taxed that money? Or?
Yeah, so, for example, whatever I have in my trading account, right? Say you have 10 grand, 100,000, whatever it is, they can only tax you on what you withdraw, right? So whenever it looks like a transaction. So when I take a withdrawal, they can tax that. Same thing with crypto. Crypto can't be taxed until you take out, right? Now, certain things are trying to get regulated where you can get taxed for how much you're holding, right? But there's no set thing yet, right? So it's still new waters. So, but myself, like I do a 1099, right? And then I can write off different things. That's why I always recommend, like, it don't matter what your business is, even if it's business and podcast, right? You're going to get to a certain point where, you know, you're in a different bracket. You know, you're a business owner now. You do things, you know, differently. This is, you know, it's a venture for you. Yeah. So, you know, we educate in all that too, you know, because it's one thing to get into it, boom, 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 boom. If you just trading and you don't like develop a business with it, well, that's not, you know, all that money is not yours. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna get taxed at some point. They coming.
Yeah, the feds are coming.
The feds is coming.
Fucking feds are coming.
But we joked around about that. Yeah, so I was like, it was starting to get glitchy and whatnot. So like, yo, they listening.
I was like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, these niggas are doing some shit. So I was like, you know what? Let me not, because my cousin does it. My homie does it. Shit. I'm always babysitting my beer and shit.
Hey, I wasn't gonna say
I've been drinking. I've been drinking fucking nonstop this whole fucking week.
Oh, I believe it. Bro, there's times where you're like, damn, that's how many packs did we go through?
And it's like I go to my mother-in-law's house, and my father-in-law's like, "You want a shot?" I'm like, sure. You want a beer? Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, I was like 6 shots in, 20 beers, and I get home and like, driving fuck home. The fuck. I was like, damn. And then I go to my mom's house, and my mom's too like, "Hey, you want a shot?" Sure. You want a beer? Sure. So. I was like, fuck, I can't stop. And I get home and I was like, fuck, I want some whiskey or something. And I just, it'd
be like that though. But yeah, no, it's completely legal, bro. Like, okay. And I get caught like that too. I be trading, relaxing. I'm at home, you know. Yeah. But I like to switch it up. I'll go to the Starbucks, go to the beach, right? But when I'm at home, I got the beer cracked open, or when I bought the you know, like a little mixed drink, little cocktail, and I'm just sipping, I'm chilling, going over the market. You know, a lot of people think it's harder than it is, but it's really not.
And is it like a full-time thing, like you have to be on the computer, like or you could just check, boom, bounce?
No, you can, like, I could be in a trade right now. I'm not, but I have apps that, you know, they drop a trade and whatnot, and I'll put in a trade.
So okay, let me go back. So how does it, like, so a trade? What does that mean? Like you put money into, or how does it work?
I'm getting into a trade at a certain entry price, right? So with the foreign exchange, you're not really putting up, in a sense, a certain amount of money. Now, there's two different forms of trading where one, you can do that, and you're gonna know exactly what your profits are. When I trade right in the foreign exchange, right, regular Forex, your original Forex style, that style, you're going in what we call a lot size, right? Now that's dependent on how big the market's moving. So you can get in for, if I go in a standard lot size on one pair of currencies, it could be $10, $20 moving each increment of money that it's going up, right? Yeah. It can be in 20s, boom, boom, boom. It can be in hundreds. Now, it all depends on the pair that I'm on, what each lot size means. So, if my account, say for instance, is $500 in, right? I got a $500 account. I can lose up to that much, right? But I can gain as much as I want.
Oh, okay. But you can't lose more than 500.
Exactly, but you can't lose more than 500. Now we teach, not to put in your bank account, like don't connect your bank account to that, use a third party in a sense. So now you can only lose that amount. Now if you gain, you started with 5, you at 7, bills now. You're like, oh, okay. Well, now you can obviously lose all the 7 if you're not, taking the proper risk. But, that's as much as you can lose. You can't, you're not going to lose your house, your apartment or whatever. Okay. Like, they're not going to come for you like, oh, you negative a lot, And the broker takes care of you too. Like if you with the right broker.
You have to have a broker?
Yeah, you have to have a broker to trade, And a lot of people don't know, Obama set that up for us. Before, they were like, nah, you got to be like a big hedge fund, all this. Nah, he put in a bill in place where he's like, look, I want everybody to be able to trade. And that's what opened up the gate. Like, it don't matter your background. Mm-hmm. Like, there ain't nobody checking your background to trade. You could be any walk of life and still make money. So that's what I love. And, why I'm so passionate about it is because it don't matter if you're from prison or you're from Yale, you can still trade with us and still make the bag and not be, stuck in poverty, so.
That's what's up, man. I mean, because my friends on it, my cousins on it, and then like they always tell me, "Hey, man, get on here." And I was like, "What the fuck is it?" And he was like, "Oh, it's like And you know how like I don't know if you ever get those messages like, oh, you know, like send me $300. You make.
I see him more often than everybody else. I'll tell you that.
He's like, oh, you know, you make fucking $500,000. So I'm like, what the fuck? So my cousin started sending me that, and he's like, bro, it's not even me. Somebody hacked my shit. And I'm like, oh.
I usually tell people, if you're connected to me, like if you're following me, if somebody hits you up, please contact me. Let me know, because I'll let you know if they really, you know, if they're really connected with me. Because I got a trading team, you know what I mean? I don't like to trade with guppies. Not that in a sense, like obviously if someone comes on my mentorship, obviously they're brand new, right? But you know, they're going to get advanced training real quick. If you hitting me up and I'm like, bro, I already trade. Like, you a trader hitting me up, like, that's a little sketch, you know? And
so I was like, man, I told him, I was like, how does it work? And my cousin was like, it's a scam. Like, basically, like, he's like the homie that, he's like, it's not even, I didn't get hacked. My homie said if you could use my shit. And I was like, yeah, he's like, but like, they steal people's money and they give it to you. I'm like, how? And he was like, I don't know how they do it, but they do it. I said,
this ain't the Cash App flips.
Yeah, I said, fuck. I was like, yo, son, like, so I was like, nah, I don't. And then like, my homie's on it, and he was like, bro, like, you should hop on, like, you know, like, because that will help you with your podcast, because like you could use that money towards your podcast. You don't have to,
absolutely,
you know, you don't have to touch your money to buy your equipment or whatever. And I'm like, but I don't have time for none of that. Like, I really don't have time. And he was like, shit, bro, I'll do it for you.
It's as easy as this. If you were to like link in with me or your boy. You know, you would literally just copy and paste and profit. Like, that simple. Where you'll be able to be like, look, hey, AB, there's a trade right now, Bobby. Get on that. Cool. I send it to you. You put in the parameters. Let the baby ride. If I text you, like, yo, get out because she's going the other way, cool. But we have parameters set where you're not going to lose your ass. So, you know, it's called a stop loss and a take profit. Okay. Well, we TP all day. We take profit every single day.
So, also...
And whatever you lose, you can always make back.
Okay. You have a team, bro, because you be getting like you be having like lives and shit, and you like with people that you know, like I seen the other when I was on the live the other time, you had like people, and is that like the people that you mentor or like just homies?
Yeah, those are people I mentored. Obviously homies now, right? But absolute people I mentored. Actually, I got one homie that we used to work together and whatnot. He's like. He was the same thing, like I've seen this or I hear this and that, and I check Reddit, and he's doing his research. So I'm like, he's like, I can use it, I can learn this from YouTube, right? And I go, yeah, but imagine if a doctor came out and he said, yo, I just learned how to do that heart surgery we're about to do on you. You just learned it now? Yeah, off of YouTube, bro, we good. Nah, you can't take no YouTube college. I'm sorry. Yeah. But same thing, you wouldn't ask, anybody else. Like a criminal for lawyer advice, right? So I tell people, look, you got to go to the right source. Make sure that you're getting everything that you need to be able to absolutely attack. But there's no scams here if you're going with the right people. You don't have to worry about losing money here, losing money there. Obviously, I take L's all the time, but we don't call them L's, we call them lessons. And you can always learn from this market.
So like how you said, like because you said don't connect it to your bank account. Who do you connect it to? Like to?
So we use crypto.
Okay.
So we use crypto to fund our accounts, and most of the brokers now they go through crypto. So you make crypto to turn it into USD. So while you're trading, it's USD, but when you get it, it's crypto, and then you exchange it into USD. So we'll use like a Cash App or an electronic wallet. Okay. So you got Coinbase, you got all different apps out there.
Okay. So like okay.
So we fund it with crypto. Mm-hmm. So once you don't connect your bank account, you use a different one. I mean, not a different one, but you use a third party to be able to send the funds to them, and then you're good to go. So whether you send $100 or you send $10, that's all you can lose, and no more from that. Obviously, like I said, if you make a whole bunch,
can you make money off $10 or?
You can still make money off of $10. Obviously, you would have to slow play it. Yeah. But you would take the smallest lot size, which is like.
Oh, okay, so like whatever you put is how much you get. Yeah. Basically, okay.
So, in the longer scheme of things, right? So like say you do a small lot size, which is like 10 cents moving to the dollar. Well, now you're gonna have to do a lot more to secure a bigger bag, but you can definitely make it. You make $5 right now while we talking, right? And be like, damn, okay, shoot, I just made $5. I didn't swear, I didn't break my back, man. Yeah. So no, it's very powerful. Obviously, learning the skill set versus me giving you plays. Yeah. That takes a little bit of time, right? I wasn't confident at the beginning. Like I wasn't confident on being able to tell somebody like, yo, take this because I'm gonna make your bag bigger. Like your wallets are gonna get fatter with me. Like, that's a whole nother on taking. People don't realize that. Like, that's
so like for like say for you, right? Because you're like, you say you're a broker or you're not a broker?
I'm not a broker. I'm just a market analyst, really, a profile manager.
Okay, so like
I'm not a financial advisor.
Okay, so if I send you say like the 180, right?
Yeah, which you would be sending it to the platform, so the educational platform. So it wouldn't be going even directly to me. It would be going to the platform that I use to educate on. Okay,
so then that's just one fee. You don't say like that money that that $80, the $180, right? That's just for that platform, or that's what you're buying.
So you're buying into the platform and the scanners that we have, right? So there is a monthly fee. It won't be as much as your initial fee, right? Your initial fee is a certain amount. Then the 185. Well, the 185 would be the monthly. That's why I said that. But your initial fee would be like $235.
Okay, and then your monthly will be 180.
And then your monthly would be 185. Yeah. Oh, so I usually tell individuals, if you don't have 185, reoccurring, steady balance coming in of 185, you should think about it. Wait till you're in a better situation, and then we can circle back around this. I don't ever force nobody to do something they're not comfortable with, right? And I tell people, do your research.
Can you get out anytime? Or?
Yeah, you can definitely get out. What the service that you're getting into is just a teaching service, and then has some AI technology to help you analyze the market better. Mm-hmm. So that service right there is why there's a reoccurring fee, because most people ask like, well, there was an initial installment. Oh yeah, that's just to get you moving and grooving. Now, if you like everything that we have for you, keep going. The scanners are definitely going to. I take it like a second brain. I use them myself, even though I know how to do it just off of marking off the charts. What better than having a second brain working with you, right? And sometimes they see things that I don't see. You know what I mean? So I'll be like, look at the charts and be like, oh, okay, I see Euro USD, which is the euro versus the US dollar. I'm like, oh, okay. I see this currency is looking better than this and that, but then I look at my scanner and it's like, nah, it's doing this, and I'm like, okay, let's meet in the middle kind of situation. Okay. Like, I see what you're calling out, but I need to, I might need to do it a little bit sooner, or I might need to wait a little bit depending on the market correction. So it's small little things that. So
are you making money right now?
Oh yeah.
Like what you're talking to me?
Yeah, I'm making money right now.
Okay.
Yeah, and I make multiple different forms of income. So not only do I trade, but I have crypto investments. So I definitely recommend that though. Like if you're not involved in crypto, please do something. And I'm not saying what coin to get. If you want that, I got you regardless. Yeah. So I'm gonna give him the juicy notes. But there's certain coins out there that could definitely get you a short-term gain real fast, and there's others that are long-term. So when you have those investments, that's the other people think like, oh, I put this in or I gain this and that's it. Like, no, we teach you how to take a little bit and let it keep building. Like an investment should be still bringing in passive income even when you're out and about or at work.
Yeah, because I was like, my cousin didn't explain it to me real good, so I was like, fuck him. But no,
I got you.
Yeah, so I was like, he was telling me, and I'm like, so you make money just when you're doing it? He's like, yeah. So I was like, so you mean that you have to do it like to make bread? You have to do it every day? And he was like, yeah, you have to. And I'm like, but he didn't tell me like you don't have to be like physically doing it.
No.
And you making bread.
I could be in a trade from last week. And if I saw that I had to stay in it to even make more bread, like I knew where it was going, I can still be in it right now talking to you, chilling. I'm not in a trade right now, but I can even show you like, it's as easy as off of my phone. Like people think, oh, I got to have a whole laptop set up and all that. Like that's going to come. Like that's the best part. Like things where technology is going, it's getting crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure you've heard of the metaverse. Mm-hmm. Imagine having your podcast on the metaverse where people can scan a QR code and hear it. Just bing, crazy. Hear the audio real quick. That's what's crazy. It's getting to a point where, technology is absolutely advancing on us, and you got to take part now. Like it's like the .com era for our parents. You know what I mean? We're not gonna miss this one this time. I thought I missed Bitcoin when it was at 3 cents. Nah, we coming. Like but yeah, don't be afraid of the dip. Buy the dip. Like coming from someone who dabbles in this, buy the dip, please do. It's not gonna hurt you buying the dip. Once the market corrects itself and goes back up, you're gonna eat heavy. But yeah, this is a simple app that I trade on and watch. as simple as looking at the market like that. I know that looks like crazy to you, right?
That's like my heartbeat.
But literally, you would get in a trade, copy what I sent you, put it in, and let that baby ride. And then whatever market, and you can even trade cryptos. That's what people don't realize. Like, when I trade cryptos, I'm not trading my personal crypto. I'm trading it without having to trade it. And that's where sometimes people go, oh, I understand now the trading game. And I go, yeah, even the money that is in my account, they're not going to take the whole thing off of one trade. Yeah. So the broker is there to also save you. Like, if you're not paying attention for whatever reason, and you didn't put in certain parameters, and your account, you have a 12 grand account, and now you had 10 grand, and they're going to let you know, like, hold on, you obviously not paying attention. Let's get you out of here because we don't want you to talk smack that you lost all your money. We stand, So, and there's multiple brokers out there too. Like, there's, like I tell people, look, I'm not a financial advisor. I love trading. I recommend it. I love, I recommend investing in the crypto. NFTs, all that, right? Even like I said, your podcast is an NFT in itself. And it literally can be anything. It's like art now, right? Like, some people look at a painting and they're like, you know what, I give that $200. Yeah. And then somebody else is like, nah, that's priceless. Like, that's him and his girl right there. You can't put a number on that. That's an NFT right there, right? An NFT can be anything. Like, what's your audio valued, right? To somebody, it could be valued a ridiculous amount. It gets them through their day. They need it. Yeah. And somebody else could be like, nah, it was entertaining for a cool minute. Like, and then that's it. Well, that value gets to be determined by the world now. So that's why NFTs are going crazy, because one, there's hype behind it, but there's actuality to it, right? The eye is in the beholder. Like, there's vapes, that, just like I tell people all the time, perspective is everything. You could look at that Christmas tree and be like, nah, it's green. But I'm like, nah, it's maroon. Yeah. But we both see something.
To do different things. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you heard that. I was listening to a podcast and they're like, what you're seeing is not really there. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, you think you're seeing a beard, but it's your memory is just saying there's a beard there. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Like,
so I'm tripping. So I'm like,
are we in the Matrix?
Yeah, I'm looking around now. So she telling me none of this shit is here. And we're going to take a break after this, after I say this shit. So you telling me that nothing here is what I'm fucking seeing? And my girl was like, came in, she was like, what are you talking about? Because I was watching the podcast right here, but we'll be right back. All right, so we're back. All right, so another question that I got. So say if I put 100 or whatever the fuck, what's that 100? Is that 100 going to say, like, if the market hit, am I making $100 every time it make, or how does that work?
No, so you put in 100, right? That 100 is how much you have total in your account that now you can delegate how you want to trade it. You want to trade it by tens, fives, dollar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so what looks like a 1 cent to somebody really is like $10, or it'll be like a 10-cent move depending on where the market is for that economy. We even trade the peso. We trade Mexican currency, yen. It doesn't matter, right? Because foreign exchange is literally the biggest market in the world. It's every economy. People don't realize it's trading. Well, liquid movement of it is 1.7 trillion a day. It does more than stocks. Stocks is in the billions, right? That's a gang of money still. Get your money if you're good at stocks. But I'm good at trading, and man, to know that I can get a crumb of that to me. That's I was crazy. Like, you gonna teach me? Wait, and I said the same thing. Is this thing like what we really doing over here? Like I seen people move weight and they don't move that much. They don't move money that fast. So I'm like, hold on, like what we really got going on over here? So like I was telling you, I've seen money move fast. Where you're what? Like, is that real? Even some of my biggest hits, I'm like, yo, I just did that. Like, or I had a Zoom call, right? Everybody on Zoom now. Yeah. I had a Zoom call where I had 100+ people on the call, and they all secured the bag with me, 100+ and above, right? And I'm just like, whoa, like I had to step back, like, and I went to my girl and I was like, yo, like I'm almost teary-eyed. Like, you don't realize, like, I just put money in people's pockets. Like, what? Like, live on a call. Like, I lost my mind with that. Like, I was like, it was the best high ever, right? It was just crazy exhilaration, anxiety at the same time. But
that's what's up, man. So, if you don't mind, what's the biggest hit you got?
I'll say, some people they don't like to say what they've hit before, right? But like even like last week, I hit for 12 grand in a week.
Oh shit!
But my biggest like starting out were like I lost. I was like, whoa, wait, what we doing here? It was 1,700 in less than a minute.
Wow.
Yeah, that was with high frequency trading. I was like,
oh shit.
Wait,
did I just make 1,700?
Yeah,
you fucking hit it.
I was like, some people making that in 2 weeks. I made it in a few minutes, you know. So that to me, I was like, oh. And then the week after that, with the 100 people on, we hit for 3,400.
And you guys split that, or just you?
That was just me. So
wow.
I told individuals, like I always say, I'm not a financial advisor. So if you're gonna take this trade, you know, have proper risk management, right? That's the biggest thing. Like. When people don't go in with risk management, they can win a lot, but then you're not paying attention,
and you lose a lot.
You can lose a lot, you know. And if your losses are bigger than your gains, well, it don't matter what you gained. You know? I say it all the time, and you'll know this. You know, it's a baseball term. I always say, you know, the home runs you hit today don't secure the victories tomorrow.
Yep.
Like. That's good, boo boo. You hit today or you hit right now, but
tomorrow you don't know.
You don't know, you know.
Strike out all fucking time.
Exactly. You could boom, boom, miss, and the great thing is that, I mean, as long as you swinging, you gonna hit something. Yeah. You know, make sure crazy. You swing.
Yeah, make sure you swing to the right balls. Don't be swinging the wrong balls.
Yeah, don't get antsy.
Yeah,
right?
Don't just swing at whatever you want to swing at.
Patience is key in anything. Like, make sure it's the right time for you to take that, you know, allotted trade or whatever. But yeah, you know, I tell everybody, look. If this is the right trade for you, take it. You know, this is what I see in the market. I'm just analyzing it. If it's the right thing, hit it with me. You know, and you know, don't put what I'm putting up. Put what's comfortable for you, and definitely don't get into anything if you can't, you know, risk to lose that. Right. Even when it comes to crypto, people always ask me like, "Oh, I need to put a whole bunch on." I'm like, no, you can start off with a few dollars, $10 hit. You know, I'd rather you invest $10 than put it into something that, you know, we can all spend $10 to $20 in a dumb way, right? You know, even as fast as fast food, right? Go buy some stuff at home.
On some shit.
Yeah, you know, you spend more than $10 at in and out. So I tell people, look, as long as you're consecutively putting into coins or, you know, whatever it is, you're going to get something back. And don't come in thinking it's a lottery ticket. It's not. You know, a lot of times we make it look like that, you know, and it can be. You could hit, you know, I have people that I tell them, you know, take proper risk management, and they don't, and they hit, and they're like, yo, I just hit for so much. I'm like, yeah, but you probably put up your whole account because you started with 100. And I usually tell people, fund your broker with 100. That's a good movement. You know, you can see good change faster, you know, where you can believe in it, right? Because that's what we're all looking for, the belief check. You know, if it ain't paying, it ain't making sense.
So wait, all right, so let me go back to this. So you have the 180. That's your monthly fee, right? So and then plus that, you still have to add more like more money.
So you're not gonna fund through me, right? You're gonna fund through a broker. So it's $185 the monthly, right? But then you can choose to either put as low as $10 into the broker. Obviously, you know, it's going to take you a little bit to, you know, get that account to a higher number than it would be if you had $100 or a little bit more in. But yeah, you're able to put in however much you want into the broker and then go from there. So I even have individuals that, you know, they'll start trading with me, go through my mentorship. They'll get all the education first and be a good month in before even taking their first trade. And I'm like, no, let's go. I want you to start tasting this. But, you know, everybody moves at their own speed. So that's the great part, too. You know, there's a learning curve with everything. But, you know, you're going to have certain people that learn it a lot quicker and some that, you know, they take a little bit of time. But, hey, like I said, patience is key. So if it takes you a little bit, and note takers are money makers. Always take notes on whatever you're doing. Like, if any of this knowledge is for you, what we're talking about right now, definitely take it on. Yeah, definitely. And tune in. We could definitely have a, you know, NFT, you know, session.
I mean, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it, but I was like, to be honest, bro, I'm dyslexic as fuck. So, like, whatever you're talking about numbers, nigga, I was, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I told my cousin, because my cousin said he's making good money and shit. So, I was like, man, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Because, First of all, I don't got time for this shit. I was like, you know, I got a baby, then I got this podcast, then I got these fucking reptiles, and I got fucking dogs. So
it's just like,
kids. I got a lot of kids and shit. So I was like, I don't
flesh and blood and non-flesh and blood.
Yeah,
but pretty much, dude.
You know, and I don't have time. Like even like one of my homies is like, oh, you know, hop on stock and shit. I'm like, bro, I was like, look, I told him I'll pay you if you fucking do it for me. He was like, nah, bro, you have to do it yourself. Shout out to my boy Juan, fuck him, bro. Were you there when Juan was there?
I believe so.
Juan Cuban cat.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Fucking that guy. He's super into stock and shit. So he would tell me, and I was like, nigga, I'll give you fucking.
Oh hell, you in crypto?
I said I'll give you fucking 50. I'll give you some of my stocks if you do it for me. Yeah. He was like, nah, man, you have to do it yourself. I was like, fuck you then.
Nah, yeah. I mean, I direct you where to go. I tell you, you know, it's so easy now, the game, like, especially if it just comes to investing in the crypto, right? Like, what's it called? You know, I'm always giving freebies out. I tell people, look, just, you know, if it's not the move for you to, you know, invest with me directly, well, look, invest in the knowledge that I'm dropping, right? I'm always putting freebies on my Snapchat, on my IG. You know, it's to a point now where I don't want to just win alone. You know, I mean,
good at helping people.
Yeah, and it's always been like, I don't want to win alone. Winning alone is for what? You know, that's fine and dandy, but to help the masses, the bigger picture, right? To end poverty, different things. You know, I have a lot of goals that I want to attack, and you know, some might not get accomplished. You know, we never know how long we're here for, right? Yep. But you know, every day that God lets me have another 24, it's time for me to attack. You know, be able to impact someone's life. So I tell people, look, even if you just take the knowledge that I'm giving, it's big game out there. Like, I'm putting free stuff all the time, and then I have private stuff for my mentees, right? And you know, and other people that subscribe to my private story. But other than that, like, you got so much free knowledge out there, and I'm putting people on too, to where like somebody else might be putting information out, and then it might not even just be me, and I'm like, look, that person puts a lot of stuff out. Hopefully you understand that with just one post that I put, that you can still keep getting more knowledge, you know. And crypto's out there for everybody, you know. No one should be holding back, even if they know, like, oh, yo, I just hopped in Shiba, you know, I just hopped in, you know, Dogecoin, whatever, you know, a lot of the names that are already out there, and I'm not gonna tell nobody. I'm gonna keep it to myself. Like, nah, the more, if it reaches the masses, you gonna eat a lot, you know, you gonna eat even stronger, you know. And the first that get involved are absolutely gonna eat the best, right? And it's a 1 to 3% of people that really know about crypto. Well, I'm one of them, right? Yeah. But some people don't even use. I say crypto, and they're like, huh? It's crickets.
Yeah,
you know,
crickets.
The crickets from earlier. Like, it's dead ass crickets, and it's sometimes I go, damn, it's sad that we're stuck in, so, you know, we're stuck in tunnel vision sometimes, that we don't see nothing, even if it's thrown in our face, you know. And I'm sorry, but crypto is everywhere now. Yeah. People don't know that in Florida they're able to pay their taxes on their houses with crypto now. They just passed it, and crypto's coming everywhere. It's in banks already. You know, our Federal Reserve has a ton of it.
So for the people that don't know, what is crypto?
Okay, so crypto is a digital currency. Is, you know, it's not there, right? You can't obtain it. You can't hold. I mean, you can obtain it, but you can't hold it physically. So if you see someone saying that they got a crypto coin, it's bull. They don't really have it in their hand. If they show you a Bitcoin, it's not really a coin.
They made it at home. They got these shits here.
Yeah, it's a bottle cap.
It's a bottle cap, and they make it at home.
Yeah, it's as valuable as that, right? But the real currency, it's a physical. It's physical in the sense of there's a process behind most of the coins, right? So Bitcoin does a process with the blockchain. It moves a certain rate. It's quite efficient on what it does to be able to move certain, you know, processes that it does. Yeah. So that's the value in it, right? There's a coin that I always tell people, you know, if you're an environmentalist, definitely go with this one. It helps our rainforest. Every time people invest in it, they're investing into the rainforest, but they're also getting a get back. So every coin that has a true process or a true, you know, backing to it, it usually is going towards something even bigger than you see than just the coin. The coin are literally just investors. Yeah. So you think of yourself as an investor. You're investing in a certain process. Like, I just invested in a coin the other day. I'm not going to say it right now. No, but not today. Not today. But there was a certain coin that I invested in that it literally goes off of data and old phones. Like, they're recycling old phones and trying to make better technology out of it. And because of that, I thought it was a great thing. So I invested, and now I'm helping them getting even further. Nice. Now with that getting even further, as they produce and get stronger, well, I'm gonna get a cut of that. Well, the cut can be very, very nice when it's not even at a cent yet, right? Yeah. So that's the great part, is you're able to get into a market that might be fresh and brand new from the jump, but you believe in it so much that you can already dabble in it. Not so much with stocks. Stocks have to get to a certain point for you to be able to go, okay, we trust this company. Nah, this you can go, yep, I'm involved. Like I'll say one that it's getting out there already, Super Bid. Logan Paul, for his fight, you know, he was sponsored by them. They sponsored the whole thing. They're an app that allows you know, podcasts, different auctioneers be able to, you know, different artists out there to auction off different apps. I mean, different content that they have directly to their fans. So
nice.
Kind of like what OnlyFans does, right? But it's not private, you know, it's not just for you. Yeah. And yeah.
It's all right. We got that camera.
We got that camera. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
That's all good. I don't know why that one shut off.
No, the feds is watching. No,
yeah, the feds are fucking watching. Fuck the feds.
Fuck the feds. No, but yeah, no. There's a lot of game to be dabbled in, right? Yeah. It's going to expand to its wildest dreams. An easy way to put it too. Have you seen the movie Player One? No. Take a look at that, and then you'll be like, "Whoa, that's the metaverse. That's crypto and everything." It's gonna get to a digital age where, you know, everybody talking about virtual reality and all this. That's where it's getting to. Like, it's gonna be a virtual market where you're gonna be able to not have to leave your house and be in.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, immersed in it.
We're gonna be like the movie WALL-E for real. So we're gonna get fucking fat. That's one of my favorite movies in the world. Then actually, I'm gonna go get tatted. Next week I'm gonna get WALL-E and Eve. Yeah. So
I gotta get tatted. Soon. Bro,
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that too. Like, I was like, you got more ink? Because last time I seen you, I think you only had like.
Oh, I got
like Jason and whatever.
Yeah, I got a dead Spaniard right here with 2 chains. I got Cuban links.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got some Cubans right here. I got a boat over here.
Cause you like into like horror movies, right?
Yeah, this whole thing is this sleeve's almost completely done.
Okay,
there's a little bit left, but other than that, there's no space. Like, I don't know. People telling me to put Chucky or like Hellraiser.
You don't have Chucky?
Nah, I got what is it? I got Leatherface. I
remember
Michael.
those. I remember those.
Yeah, I got what is it? Oh my gosh, who's Nightmare on Elm Street? Freddy. I got Freddy. Yeah. I got Jason. Then I got some other stuff that represents my grandma.
Oh, okay.
Because she died on Halloween. That's why that sleeve went to that. Yeah.
Oh, crazy. Yeah, okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, so like the bottom half of it is more like towards her, where there's a Ferris wheel and whatnot, which, you know, I put it to represent like the good times, right? Because people are like, well, why you making a tattoo on her death day? And I'm like, well, I love Halloween. Yeah. She happened to pass on it. You know, it was in 01, and I'm like, it feels like yesterday, right? But I'm like, it doesn't represent her directly in that fashion. Yeah. Like, I got a Thea that's always like, oh, I don't want the demonic stuff. That's my mom. And I'm like, look, my grandma wasn't demonic. Like, it's not for that part's not for her. But I'm like, I wasn't gonna put witches and goblins and all that. I was like, look, I'm gonna put what I like. And then I'm gonna have another section that represents her. So I got we put her ashes in the ocean. Oh, okay. So I got a beach graveyard. It kind of looks like a scene from Jaws a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then I got a watchtower too, because she was my guiding light. So nice. I wanted to make sure, you know, she was represented properly, but also on, you know, it's a significant day. You know what I mean?
I'm working on my leg sleeve right now. So I got I got my daughter's footprints.
I like the ink you got though.
I got the, you know, in the woods. I got my Cuban thing. I got the immortal here. Then I got you know, my teacher. My wife is a teacher, so I don't want to put her name on it or anything. So I put something that symbolizes her, and then in the ruler, I put the day that we met and the day we got married.
So I got a question on that, because people always tell me, look, since you said that, put something significant, right? Like, don't put a name, because they believe it's not the best luck with it behind it. Do you believe the same? Is that why you didn't put the name, or you were just like, look, I want to have some more representative of you?
I feel like it's like a 50-50 thing, but I feel like when you put something like, okay, yeah, the name is cool, but when you put something that it has a meaning to her, then it's more personal, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's a teacher, you know, Apple pencils, and I was like,
it's going to be directly for her.
Like you get, you know, if me and her, you know, God forbid, if something happens, why's that name? It's my grandma or something. Yeah, you know, and why do you got that Apple? I mean, like, I can't say, I'm a teacher. You
can't lie,
I was like, you know,
like, teacher.
You're like, what the fuck? Like, you know, I'm dyslexic. I can't fucking teach nobody.
Do you like barbershop or what?
All right. So, I got a camera right here too.
That's what's up. I like the In the Woods set. That thing is nice.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my homegirl,
and
Trinity.
The feet came out. That's gorgeous. Like,
shout out to my girl Trinity, man. She be blessing me.
Oh yeah, she was on here, right?
Yeah, she was on here. Yeah, like that's like my tattoo artist, like for sure. Now she's super excited to like be part of my leg sleeve because she's like never really done it. Like I done sleeves, but like part of a sleeve, but it's not like something I'm gonna create. Like I know that I had 2 tattoos already prior to that, but she was like, dude, like it's gonna be so cool. Like I hit her up yesterday and I was like, hey,
she's excited,
like,
which
what's
is good.
up? Like, like I'm trying to get this Wally and Eve now. And he's like, oh man, hell yeah, let's do it. And I was like, all right, so, and like, I mean, if you guys want to hit her up, man, it's Trinity Trinity Scripts on Instagram. So
shout out Trinity. Man. I see the work. I see it.
Yeah, man.
It's
I was
nice.
like, and I think she's pretty good. And for the work she does, it's affordable.
And what's dope is they only get better.
Yeah.
Because every session is it's you something, getting better. You know what I mean? Like,
and she's only she probably hit a year already. She's only a year in.
You could have fooled me. That don't look like a year's work. Usually you see a year's work and you're like,
yeah. I was like, I mean,
you still thinking about this, right? Like,
I was like, fuck, what did I do? Nah, fuck. Yeah, no, I'm trying to get tattooed. But I just seen I just seen this, and I'm like, oh man, like I was like, he got more ink and shit. Like,
oh yeah. See, there's a little bit of the graveyard.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, I would have to like.
Yeah, take that's only for OnlyFans.
Yeah. Hold on.
But no,
only the subscribers, right?
Like only subscribers, But
In the Woods After Dark.
Yeah, shit,
What you don't hear.
I know. Como dice la canción, what the fuck is that old school song? Is it like a? See, I'm fucking forgetting shit, bro. I can't even remember how to say bacon in Spanish.
I just got this man happy because we're not Flake City around here no more.
Yeah. Me gusta salir de noche.
Who sings it?
I don't know, but it's an old school song. It's like
I'm trying to.
I know it said, man.
It's on your phone.
I don't know if I don't even know the song. Like something like that, but it's cool. It's like it's something about like gotta go live.
Oh, with that you just reminded me. I don't remember what it is, but I remember like Los Gárgolas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
It might be like Gárgolas and shit. Yeah, but
you know who disappeared on that?
Who?
Alexis y Fido.
Man,
they got stuck to like followers. Bro, they was like popping and then just
and out of nowhere they just boom.
Like, and they were like, some of those people. Like,
yeah, like
you're not scrappy no more.
Nah. Who else? I mean, Baby Rasta and Gringo too. Like they. Mm-hmm. And man, I used to love one of those. Or Plan B. No, Plan B. Was it Plan B or I think no, it was Baby Rasta and Gringo because they had a song that was like Sin Sexo. Sin Sex or something, bro. That shit went. I don't know if I'll get copyrighted, but we gonna fucking play that shit. Go hard, bro. Like that shit.
Isn't it just a little snippet?
Yeah, we're gonna put. Yeah, it's on. Let me see. It's called I want to say, was it this one?
Oh.
No, this is a commercial. Let me see if I can.
So what do you while you find that track, what do you think about Anuel in his last recent talk? He did a song with Tego, but then he's tirándole a Tego.
That's so funny.
You heard that, right? Like it was in the Leyenda song.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Tú no eres el que," like he just. I don't even want to say what he said. Like it's just.
No, this is not it. I don't know if it was Baby Rasta Gringo. I think it's called Sin Sex. I think. What
about Lito y Polaco? Like them two. Like, I mean, they were in a lot of tiraderas though. Like they were going at people. Like, ¿Quién va a roncar mejor?
Yeah. I know Arcángel and that one dude.
Was it it's Arcángel y.
And Leo, no, what the fuck is his name?
Was it El Almighty or no?
No, it wasn't Almighty. It was.
He's always getting into something.
I'll tell you right now.
What do you think about was it La L?
No, La L. That's him.
It was La L.
Yeah.
Lunar La L.
Yeah, Lunar La L. Yeah, that's the who. It might have been Plan B, but
and shout out to los Domis coming out with Super Dembow. Like,
bro,
they're coming out with Super Dembow. Like, El Alfa,
man, I have to say something. No, my Domis, don't get mad at me, man. Don't get mad at me. I don't know. I can't fucks with that. I can't fuck with the
Dembow?
Nah,
no,
bro.
¿por qué no?
I mean, a little bit, but it just...
Pero depende, ¿verdad? Depende de la canción.
Yeah, like, I don't know what it is, bro. I think it's...
Coronao,
yeah, like, bro, I don't know what it is. I mean, I fucks with the dance, but it's just like... I don't know.
It gets sometimes a little too repetitive. Like, well, the Domi style.
Yeah.
And the shout out to them, but no disrespect.
Because the LA has a song like that, bro. Let me see. Like, I want to connect my phone to this. But the other day this shit was messing up the whole time, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I've been having problems with this shit. But who's your favorite artist right now?
Oh, so I love Anuel, but like kind of like how you said, I'm torn. Like, right, like I love listening to his old stuff. I love his new stuff también, pero okay, I wouldn't say it's a love. It's a little bit of a give and take on that. Like, I'm like, I like it, but I can't listen to it like I used to. Yeah. Like, Anuel, you could just let it ride, let it play. Now I'm kind of like, okay, let me switch through some of these songs because he's getting a little too. We want emotion, but I don't know. Not with the trap, right? It's getting a little too emotional. I know he's been through some things and he's making it happen, but si tú eres una leyenda, vente con puro fuego. You know, like some of his songs, they fall a little short. Yeah. Because he's getting a little too much. You know, like I said, it's emotional, but a little too much. Like, I don't need to hear we know the whole story. You kind of giving it again, and I'm like, nah, let's get back to where we was at. But Bad Bunny, I kind of feel the same way. Where I like to a certain extent what he was dropping. Yeah, it was cool. But right now, my big go to is Mike Towers. Mike Towers, baby. Like Perequito Ping Ping. Like,
that shit go hard. That album was hard. Cielos? Hell yeah, that album. I'm gonna pause it right there. Hold on, I'll pause it right there.
Oh, let's go.
All right. So let's talk about Mike Towers. I mean, what's his name?
Mike Towers.
Mike Towers.
Then we'll get to Mikey.
Mikey, man, that last album he dropped was crazy. Yeah, like I was listening to that album for like 3 weeks straight, but I still play that shit.
And he was talking, and he was talking to
that song with Yengo Flow. Oh yeah, Berries,
bro. Him and Yengo
are crazy, man. But this is the song that I tried. The little dembow right here. Where's it go? Yeah, hopefully I don't get copyrighted.
Hoy nos fuimos pa'l teteo. Con la pámpara prendida todos los días. Vámonos pa'l caserío, donde está el maleanteo. Yo no le bajo Kiko, hoy hay teteo. Hoy noche de caserío. Vámonos pa'l caserío.
Yeah. So that's wild.
Yeah. Like, and that's what when like LA. Cause I actually was your favorite artist, right? Like, one of my favorite artists all the time was Arcángel. Yeah. Like Arcángel, that's why I got this tattoo right here. But he's an OG. Mm-hmm. You know, he's
big time OG.
He's an OG. He's a So, but I like this guy here, La L.A. But then he went con el teatro. He went. He had to go and do something with Arcángel,
Mm-hmm. And then it's like, but that's my dog.
That's my idol right there. But I still fuck with him. Like, I still fuck with him.
Pero y el tira.
El tiradeo. I mean, por eso, like, I was like, come on,
tira, man. I'm like, damn.
Like, you just did that. But yeah, he's one of my favorite artists. Also, Mike Towers.
Mike Towers.
I always tell these people, like, Mike Towers. I've been listening to him since he started.
Oh yeah, and people think he just popped out of nowhere. And no,
and he hasn't changed one bit.
Oh yeah, el sonido es lo mismo. I think he came out with one like love song, but it was just for the market, and it was still a banger.
Then they said that you think if he's mainstream. I was like, yeah, he's mainstream, but he didn't change. He's still the same way. Even with Mickey WOODZ. Mm-hmm. Mickey WOODZ is one of my other favorite artists, bro. Like his
I got a barber that sounds like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, de Puerto Rico también. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Where I was like, wait, is my barber on the scene now? Like, he does shows out here in Cali, but like for a cool minute, I swear my barber disappeared. Like,
well, your barber's he sings. I mean, he raps or whatever.
Yeah, reggaeton.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
where's he from? Where's he at?
He's out here in Hemet.
Oh man, you better tell him hop on.
Yeah, bro. He's with it. Like,
what's his name?
Se llama Alex.
Alex, all right.
Yeah, like
he's making something. He's making some shit. Like,
yeah,
what about his music?
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah,
I mean, but like, I'm gonna keep it one side. I want to keep it solid with you. I'm gonna talk about nigga if you're making music and I don't like it. I'm gonna tell him like, bro, you shit sucks.
No, definitely. Like, and I've had to tell him on some tracks. Like, I'm like, it was cool, but that ass, he sounds like Mike.
Un body también.
Un body de pura cepa. Like, I was like, yo, okay, vamos a hacerlo.
By the way, there's a lot of bodies in San Jacinto.
Ahora sí.
Bro, the other day I was getting off of work.
Pura bandera puertorriqueña.
Dale, I was
cubano también.
I haven't seen one, but
un poquito botado.
And I was like walking, and they're honking at me, and I'm like, man, you know me. I'm like, man, I said, nigga, what the fuck? I turn around and they're like, hey, and I said, what's up? So we just start talking.
¿Qué pasó? Dale.
And I was like, what's up? And we start talking in the light, and then I'm going to the next light, and I see another one. I'm like, he's honking, and I'm like, I said, what's good? And I was like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's crazy. I was like,
y eso nosotros no importa dónde estamos. Hey, yo veo la bandera, taca.
Dale, una bulla ahí, cabrón.
Una bulla grande.
And then I seen you. And I was getting off of work, and I just seen this car where I was going. I'm like, and I had a Puerto Rican flag, and I'm like, that's not this nigga. And I'm like, looking, and I'm about to honk.
It's this nigga all the way.
I'm about to honk, and I'm like, but you already like turning, turning and shit. I'm like, I was like, I hit him up, and that's when I hit you up. But
I'm glad you did though, cause I didn't know you was like right there, bro.
Yeah, like I'm at that him on Lowe's.
Like next time you when's your next shift? I'll be right there.
I don't go back into work next year.
Until next year?
Yeah.
Well then next year I'm gonna see you there. I'm gonna be like, what it do? Let's chop it up.
But yeah, no. But what was I saying? But Mike Tower, I mean, Mickey WOODZ is like one of my favorite artists. But
oh yeah,
he can make love songs,
yeah,
and it still sound banging.
And it still, yeah.
I'm like, fuck, like hell yeah,
like how Noel does, but he does a little bit better.
Shout out to my boy Swaggy Pooh. Fuck, I like that fool's like, I was like, man, suck that nigga dick already, like, cause I was over there at his house, and then he's like, oh, who do you think is putting for Puerto Rico? I said, man, that's a hard one. I was like, for sure, it's not. I mean, like, if you really want to put it, Bad Bunny's really.
He's putting it down, but he needs to go back to some of the original stuff.
I was like, man, he's not doing what he started with, you know what I'm saying? With that first song with Arcángel.
Pero él ya está como, yeah, that
one was fucking fire.
Que de hacemos la Madusa, like, oh man, like that. Y estaban en el barrio. They were in like the projects. Yeah, estaban en caserío
ahí. And this fool, I mean, I understand mainstream money changes you, right? But like, come on, you kind of se
puso mucho en Rockstar, yeah.
Yeah, like he's like up there, like,
como, yo soy. Como él dijo también, él dijo, el closet mío no tiene ropa de hombre o de ni mujer.
Yeah.
Es mi ropa.
Yeah.
Which I understand, like, look, and I know you all for equality, you know that, like, pero. Hey, he's on that status. He knows it. He's on Rockstar. It doesn't matter what he puts on.
Because he's on WWE. He's on Narcos. I couldn't take him seriously on Narcos.
On Narcos, I was like, bro.
But you could hear his kind of accent coming out.
I'm like, tú no eres mexicano. Tú eres body.
And that's how I told my girls, why didn't they make his character like a body, like somebody from Puerto Rico?
Like how they did the Cuban.
Yeah.
There was the Cuban pushing weight.
Yeah.
Pobrecito el Cuban.
Nah, I was like, well, it's all good. But, you know, so
los cubanos entraron ahí primero por
Fidel. I know. Fuck, man. Fuck Fidel.
Hey,
no, but
ya estuvo esa época. Su hermano está ahí, creo ya.
Pero. Yeah, man. But
hey, shout out to Cuba though.
Yeah, shout out to all my Cubans.
It's gonna get better out there. Don't worry.
Yeah. ¿Qué lo que es?
¿Qué pasó?
But yeah, no, he changed a lot, and then like my boy was like, oh yeah, no, like he's like, nah, fuck that, it's Anuel. I was like, man, Anuel's not doing shit for Puerto Rico.
He's
not. Yeah, it is. I was like, man,
he in Miami more than anything.
I said, why don't you suck that nigga dick already? And he goes like, what? I was like, just suck that nigga dick.
What's that song? Suck a nigga dick or something.
Yeah. And then he's like, nah, for real. He's putting more. I was like, he's not doing like, look, I fucks with Anuel's old shit.
Yeah, you know his old stuff,
like old shit.
No
like,
album,
you know, like that one of my favorite songs from Anuel is what is it called? I think it's called Street Poem.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man, that shit.
It was literally a poem.
Oh,
like, it was a story.
Like, man, I'm like, dude, like, come on now. And now, fucking Mike Towers, Nicky Wood, like LA, you know, they're doing that shit. Like, I mean, like, I hope y'all don't get copyrighted, but I think I have to play like This song right here, bro. This shit go hard. Just the beat.
Just the way it opened too.
Just.
Dice que el cuento no empató. Que la historia no le hace sentido.
I like the Side Chick song too. I don't know if you heard it.
Oh, Side Chick is
Side
hard.
Bitch.
Yeah, Side Chick. And then the
Y también tiene el otro, I think it's from him también, el Baby Mama.
Baby Mama too.
Mi Baby Mama.
Yeah, this other one's hard too, bro.
Like he and for y'all to understand, this man is literally from the streets.
From the street. Fuma's hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Look. I be fucking on the street like in Hemi, bro, just bumping this shit. And motherfuckers, you know, Hemi got the richest people in there.
Yeah.
Ese tipo te sigue llamando y no responde su llamada porque sabe.
I was like, fuck.
Yo estoy dejando a la gente saber en Geme, en San Jacinto, donde sea, que los boris estamos aquí.
Yo soy boricua, para que tú lo sepas, muñeca.
Papá, para que tú lo sepas.
No. But yeah, no, I was like, I was a lot of homies was like, man, like, what do you listen to? And I was like, to be honest, just strictly reggaeton, salsa, merengue.
Y reggae también, ¿verdad?
And reggae. And I was like, but I gotta listen to like hip hop here or there. Like, you know, I don't like really listen to hip hop like that because like it doesn't really connect to me. Yeah. Like I always tell people, reggaeton connects to everybody because if they're not talking about being in the streets, they're talking about sex.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like,
that's in every culture.
Like, you feel me? Like you could connect to that unless you're not fucking poking nothing. Then I mean, sorry.
If you're not getting it wet,
well, shit, that's on you. Shit.
Yeah,
but
we don't got that problem around here.
Yeah, no.
When we know he got a baby, so he ain't got that problem at all.
You have 2 kids, right?
I have 2. Yeah, my son, that's his name's Atticus. He's 5, and my daughter, who's gonna be actually cumpliendo 4 años este mes.
Oh,
the 20th.
Shit,
she's in my daughter Quincy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
she dead ass like me. I thought my son he's me, me, pero solamente like in the way he looks. Yeah, like, and he's a sports all the way, but like to be like super, and he dances too, como yo, pero to be like super like on the personality, I think my daughter is more me, and I think my son's more his mom.
Oh, okay.
There's times where I'm like, boy, like, and my daughter's like, yeah, Atticus.
Like, what's up? You want to smoke
like,
or what?
Yo, she want all the smoke. She's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, and she'll look like, like I'll be like, Quincy, like, no, like, and she'll be like, yeah. And I'm like, nah, like, mírame, like, te estoy hablando, like, and like, I tell everybody, like, I'm truly blessed, like the you know, everybody's kids, you gonna give them a little problem here and there, but the problems my kids give me, no es nada. Like, I'm like, gracias, papá Dios.
Well,
esto no es nada.
I hope my kid comes out good.
Nah, yeah, y'all gonna be A1 parents. Y'all already are.
I did some bad shit when I was younger, so sorry, guys, don't.
Tú sabes que las mamás dicen, te la van a dar 2 veces peor.
That's what my mom said. My mom said all the time. I was like, whoa. I was like, Jesus Christ. I did some dumb shit. I was like, hopefully this little girl. I mean, she already got an attitude. Like, you feel me? Like, she's only a month.
See, and
she's already rolling. Like, she's like,
it's different. Like, I mean, having a boy, you know, but having a daughter, being a girl dad, like,
it's, man.
Es algo diferente. Like, hay cosas que tengo que aprender ahora. You know what I mean? Like, there's different things. Like, we know how to, you know, we know how to groom a boy generally. You know what I mean? Like, for the most part, but now we grooming a little girl. You know what I mean? So hasta limpiándole, right? Like, right now you have to like clean it.
Todos are limpio y todo.
Yeah, like
fuck.
I'm like, like there was times where I was
and
like,
feels,
is
like,
this okay? Like,
it feels weird to me. Like, I'm like, and my wife is like, just do it. I was like, I don't know. Like, it feels.
Y también like no es grosero ni nada así, right? But it's like, I'm like, whoa, like es chiquitita, like everything. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, I don't want to like be too rough. I don't want to be too, you know, it's different things that you don't think about until you get into that stage, and you're like, esto está bien para hacerlo. Like, you know, like you have to question it in the sense of like we don't know how to keep the cleanliness down there. You know what I mean? Like, completely for a woman. So, you know, having our little girls, it's definitely a life-changing experience.
One of my boys is like, you know, having a boy is super easy because like you still have to wash this, you know, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like, you know, it's just boom, done, you know what I'm saying? I was like, and then he's like, well, good luck to you. I said, yeah, no, I got you. But that was like, And I'm like, and in the morning when I wake up, I put like esto, like, ¿sabes? Mami, esto es lo que escuchamos nosotros.
Tú vas a escuchar esto, mami.
Esto es, tú puedes escuchar lo que quieras, pero...
El hijo mío siempre dice, papi, eso es Bad Bunny, ¿verdad? y su mamá es güerita, ¿verdad? Pero mixteado con un poquito de India, pero por todo es güerita. De los Estados Unidos, de Washington ahí. So, le digo, mira, tú no vas a agarrar este ritmo ni nada así de tu mamá. Le gusta latino a ella, ¿verdad? Pero no, ella no lo está tocando así. Like, ella tiene su Carrie Hilson, or like, Kelly Clarkson or whatever, She's putting whatever she's putting on. Shout outs to her. She's doing her thing. I appreciate it. Like, she's definitely taking care of my kids very well, and
do you have full custody of your kid, or?
No, we co-parent. Yeah, okay, we share, yeah, so.
And then the little girls with your girl that you have now?
No, a lot of people think that.
So it's for the same.
Los dos son con la misma mamá, sí, yeah.
Okay.
But you would, they're besties. Like my girl now and my daughter, they're definitely like. She calls her mommy.
That's good.
And we didn't force it. You know what I mean? That came on. We know with the trust and the love. And like I told their mom, I'm like, look, she's calling her that for a certain reason. Mm-hmm. She's not just saying it just because. Like she's earned it. I'm like. I haven't pushed it. Like, that's going to be natural, Just like my son doesn't... He does sometimes call her mommy, but usually it's just like... He calls her by her name, Tanner. So she's like, he's all, Tanner, this and that, So I'm like, call her whatever you want and feel however you want,
Yeah.
But,
and you and your ex-wife are cool? Like,
it's really good speaking terms. We good friends, you know what I mean? I'm like... This is where it was at before kind of situation. Now it's friend, it's completely just friends now. Yeah. So...
That's good. That's good.
And I told my son, I produce music myself. So that's what I went to school for originally. And I'm like, look, we've made some songs, me and one of my homies that, relate big time to me and my son and my kids and my ex. And I'm like, look, no matter what the situation is, just know me and your mom. Still like, cool. No matter we went through hell and whatnot, we'll always be in your corner and we still cool. Like, don't ever feel that, because I'm with Pops, I'm loving him more than my mom right now. Like don't ever think that it'll never be that. Like we both good, lo que pasó, pasó.
Yeah.
Y
lo que pasó, pasó.
Yo, that ass, you read my mind. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I shouldn't start singing right now.
Eso cuando oyes una parte, una lyric de una canción.
Y se te mete la canción entera.
I think that's all bodies, though.
Yeah, no, eso es puro body porque siempre lo hacemos. Nosotros siempre estamos bailando, tenemos una tema en la cabeza, ¿verdad? Siempre. No importa dónde estamos, el baile está ahí.
Yep. El swing está dentro de nosotros.
El swing eso entero. El creole, todo, ¿verdad? Like, nosotros somos un mixto. Si ustedes chequean en el internet quién es el human perfecto, ¿verdad? El humano perfecto. Dice Google y Siri también, que es el puertorriqueño. Es la cosa más cerca. Y yo no estoy diciendo que somos, pero estamos ahí cerca, ¿ok? De verdad, si lo chequealo en tu teléfono.
What did you say, what?
The perfect human.
Hey, Siri. Let's see. Was that your phone?
It was mine. They're like, there's two bodies in here. Hold on, one at a time.
Hold on, let me see.
Dale.
Come on, stupid phone. Who's the perfect human? Let's see what they say.
Te va a salir con boricua, mira. She said something. She's like, be quiet, Bryan.
I know. Then she gave me a fucking film.
She gave you a film?
A film.
She's like, check this out real quick. Es un video completo.
Let me see. You said what was it? What was this?
The perfect human. Dead ass. I ain't lying on this podcast. Watch. You're gonna be like, ¿Qué pasó? It's really us. I understand. Oh,
shit, for reals.
Dead ass.
For reals. That's crazy. I'm gonna screenshot it right now.
Yeah, I know you.
And I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it on. That's crazy.
Bro, I didn't believe it at first, and I was like, no me diga.
Damn.
Y no me acuerdo dónde lo hice.
Pero dice que la mujer, la boricua es una...
Oh, my God.
Tiene una actitud, cabrón. Un fronteo que... Papi, Te van a matar si no pones atención.
Si no es una luna llena, si es luna llena, ten cuidado porque no pierden. No pierden para nada. El she-wolf que Shakira was talking about, se le sale todo.
Yeah.
Y es mejor mirar para afuera y decir, ok, tú sabes que hoy tú ganas, mami. Hoy tú ganas porque yo quiero sobrevivir la noche, ok. No me mata por la noche y yo sé dónde tú duermas y yo sé que tú sabes dónde yo duermo yo, ok.
Yeah. But man, it was a pleasure having you in, man.
Absolutely.
And it was a pleasure seeing you again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't explain to you what the WOODZ is, but the WOODZ is, where you at now. This is the WOODZ. This is my, the hood, el caserío.
El caserío completo.
And me and my homie Mario started the podcast because this is where we grew up. So, you're part of the WOODZ now. So,
hey, I appreciate it. Blessing.
We're gonna have you sign the table. Don't sign inside the letters. Sign outside the letters. Shout out to fucking Rob from the Raw Pack, because Rob, when I was telling the motherfucker, do not sign inside the letters. Look what the fuck he did.
I was gonna say, look, as soon as you were saying it,
I was like, look, and I'm literally telling him he's doing this. Shout out to you, Rob. Fucking man.
Fucking guy.
Fucking nutcracker. Man, that podcast that's coming out this week, dude. Yours is it's weird how I have the thing, but you can get up, bro. Oh, you can even sign right here too, bro, if you want.
Let's see. I think I got to do the iconic table.
Yeah,
but that's dope too.
Yeah.
No sé, tú elige. ¿Dónde vamos?
Whatever, man.
Shoot. I think I'm gonna have to hit the OG table.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
And then on the next session, I'm going for that one.
Yup.
I think the fans gonna say that's the right move.
Yep.
Gotta go OG, and then we hit the new school one. But that's clean.
Yeah.
Who made that?
Me.
What? Shout out to the man himself, AB.
Shit,
okay.
you already know.
Ya tú sabes, cubano, AB the Cuban, ¿verdad?
Yep.
Este está haciendo las cosas bien.
Hey, what size are you, bro? In shirts?
In shirts, un medium or large, depende del cut.
Okay.
I
think I got a medium in there somewhere.
Ey, vamos. Esto no... Vamos a tener que hacerlo otra vez.
Dale.
No puedo poner el nombre aquí y no estar aquí otra vez, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Pero...
Tener otro body. Voy a tratar de tener este otro cabrón que quiere venir.
Hey, tenemos que hacer... Maybe three-way session, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Lo que sea.
Es que...
Tres bodies.
Tres bodies en un mismo cuatro. Hacer una cosa bien cabrón.
No sé si ellos están listos para eso.
Esta pendejada este cabrón.
¿Qué tú quieres que ponga? ¿El nombre que voy en Instagram o que tú
lo
quieres?
Que quiera poner el nombre tuyo.
Vamos a poner los dos. Dale. O lo hago como Anuel. Bryan W. Brr. Vamos.
While you do that, play some music.
Dale.
Oficial. But guys, if you guys don't follow the podcast, man, go ahead and follow the podcast. It's In the Wood Pod. Make sure to tap in. If you don't follow me, make sure you guys go follow me. AB Cuban PR on TikTok. AB Cuban _PR. Where can they find you?
You can find me on all social platforms at Chairman Boppy. It might be changing, but as of right now, it's Chairman Boppy.
It might be changing, but everything will be on the description below. If you guys trying to hop on the trading app or just follow him, just to follow him. But we'll see what's up. He might come back another time. Maybe get more into detail on the trading. Maybe I'll hop into motherfucking trading or something.
We'll get him in something, right?
Guys, I had a goal for this year. I don't know if I'm gonna hit it, but thank you to everybody that subscribed. I appreciate you guys. Let's get to 500 by the end of next year. Hopefully more. But that's my goal for the end of next year. So if you got somebody that you guys want to see in a podcast and you guys locally in the IE, LA, and you don't mind driving, hit me up. But always, guys, stay blessed, be blessed, one love.
Dale.